Hello everyone, this is Zooc, and today I'm bringing you a new drawing video. This one is going to be a Demon Prince of Tzeentch. I hope that's the way you pronounce it. I haven't actually heard anyone else pronounce it, but it seems like that would be the way. Tzeentch is of course a chaos god in the Warhammer universe. I'm keeping with the whole Warhammer theme because it's just so varied and so crazy huge that I really don't have to think about a lot of stuff when drawing characters. I can just do it and phase out and think about other stuff. So I would present the bio myself, but unfortunately I have a really bad headache now, which actually started a little bit into the drawing. So I'm just going to read some stuff out from the Warhammer wiki. Plus, that way there's no umming and ahhing, which I guess is good for everyone. So I'm going to cover what a Demon Prince is, and then I'm going to talk about who Tzeentch is and what he does. So, a Demon Prince is a human champion of chaos who has been elevated to demonhood as a reward for his or her actions on the behalf of one of the major chaos gods, big breath, or by the will of chaos undivided. Demon Princes have chosen to trade their humanity for the godlike power and immortality of a creature of the warp. A Demon Prince is a living extension of the force of chaos. To ascend to the rank of Demon Prince is the ultimate goal of the most powerful followers of chaos, as it gives them immortality and power beyond the reckoning of mortals. Demon Princes combine the brute strength of demons with the combat skill and tactical acumen of space marines. However, if the champion fails in the eyes of their god, their lives and ambitions end as they are cast aside and instead descend into the mutant state of chaos spawn. Since Demon Princes have been transformed into semi-autonomous extensions of the chaos god they serve, or of chaos undivided, they are now entities of the warp and can never be truly killed in the material universe, only banished into the immaterium for a specific amount of time, usually 1,000 standard years. Essentially, Demon Princes will exist for as long as chaos is a force in the universe. So, pretty badass, these Demon Princes. Despite them being princes, they actually look pretty hideous and disgusting. But I guess that is the way of chaos, isn't it? So let's talk a bit about the Tzeentch god. So, Tzeentch is a chaos god. His enemy god is Nurgle, and his sacred number is 9. Tzeentch is a god of chaos who represents the vitality and volatility of change. Tzeentch is closely associated with sorcery and magic, as well as dynamic mutation and grand convoluted scheming. The domains of history, destiny, intrigue, and plots are his chief interests, and in pursuit of these aspects, he listens to the dreams and hopes of all and watches their plans take form. He is not content to merely observe, however, and chooses to interfere in the skeins of fate in order to fulfill his own unknowably complex schemes. Tzeentch is known by an endless multitude of names, but the chief title he bears are the Changer of Ways, the Master of Fortune, the Great Conspirator, and the Architect of Fate. Tzeentch was created and sustained by the desire for change that is an essential part of nearly all mortal life. Almost all species are aware of the concept of a better tomorrow, and any form of dreaming, imagining, or resolution for change empowers the Chaos God. Like other Chaos Gods, Tzeentch is strongly interested in humanity due to the power and drive of the human spirit and how that uniquely ties into his interests. No creature is more volatile or more ambitious. The spark of wishing for a different existence can turn into a fire that can change a country, a world, and perhaps ultimately an inferno that can alter the fate of galaxy itself. This is Tzeentch. So I guess that's a considerable amount of responsibility he carries. He's a pretty cool concept, of course. Again, I know nothing about Warhammer Universe, so I'm actually reading this for the first time myself. So I'm slowly finding this all out. I guess if I keep doing drawings in the Warhammer theme, eventually I'll probably understand what's going on. I just know there's the chaos part, which is my favorite part, and then just the more boring part, which is all the goody two-shoes and whatnot. So this drawing took about 3.5 hours. Again, I did it with a headache. So towards the end, the Demon Prince is actually supposed to have a pair of wings behind him. But because they are behind them, I chose not to detail them too much. Just a little bit of shaping. And also, I was like in serious pain by that point. So I kind of just gave up. I couldn't take it anymore. I guess it's just eye strain. I mean, I got glasses. That's why I got glasses, because I always have a headache when drawing something. And they don't seem to help, actually. They do help with computer strain. When I'm at the computer and I'm working on logos or projects, they do help. But when I'm actually doing physical stuff, I don't know. My dad had about the same thing. He used to get really bad headaches every day whenever he worked and had to stare at something for a long time. So that's unfortunate, but I guess it's something I have to live with. So for the past few days, I've been going through another life-changing event here. Not life-changing, barely so. But once in a while, I get into the mood of changing my environment. So I went to IKEA and bought a bunch of furniture, which I then assembled for like 6 hours. That was kind of a pain in the ass. But I was getting sick of all the clutter in my room, and I just needed to freshen up the place and just hide everything that was just laying around on random surfaces. So I did that, and now everything is really clean, and it looks very nice, and I'm happy with it. So did that, did a bit of work, but I've just mostly been watching series, actually. I took a little bit of a mini vacation. I found an awesome series that's called Black Sails. It's with pirates. It's made by Stars. So, of course, you would expect it to have a lot of naked women, big boobs, lesbian sex, killing, blood all over the place. And, of course, it does have that recipe for success. And then another one is True Detective, which is, as I said on Twitter, one of the best series I've ever seen. And it seems to have impressed pretty much everyone that's watched this, like really highly rated, on par with Breaking Bad, I would say. It's very well done. So I definitely recommend giving those two a shot, because I've kind of run out of things to watch, really. And I don't sit and just watch stuff. I usually watch series while I'm working or while I'm browsing. I kind of do two things at once most of the time. Even when I'm playing games, I tend to watch stuff. But these two are they require quite a bit of focus, because you can easily lose track of what's going on. So I just sat around and watched a bit of that stuff. And not much else, really. I need to get back to work. Need to work on a new t-shirt concept for Cynical Brit. We need to launch a new line, and we'll see what comes of that. But I'm just going to leave this here. Thanks for watching. And as always, the Warhammer universe continues to offer a lot of information about everything. So there's a lot to read, and I might do a Carnifex next time, or some other type of Tyrannid, because I don't think I've done that in like 3 years now. And those are in the end the coolest looking characters, in my opinion, Tyrannids. So yeah, rate that shit. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.